Are those shoes, Avery? She just says shoes.
You got shoes? P? Where's the P? There's the P. What is that?
Pizza.
Pizza? At least you say it right.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yes, that's a pizza.
Yeah, that's a pizza. Do you want pizza? You want pizza? You want pizza?
Yes.
Yes! Oh my goodness!
Go get eat.
You're gonna go eat a pizza?
Oh.
No.
No.
Abby.
Avery, what's that?
Mama.
Minnie Mouse. You want me to open?
Dad.
Yes. Oh, and Phoenix playing his memory game. Where's one? Look for it. I'm gonna find them. All right, Avery, let's open. Who's that?
Mama.
Minnie Mouse. Come on, let's open it. Yeah, go take out all the other stuff. Let's get these out. Oh, look at the door, Phoenix. Whoa, Avery, look at all that. You have a girl one now. An airplane. Is that cool? Oh, and there's a little chair and a teapot. We gotta try to put it together like that. Let's see. What does that say, buddy? Whoa. Two. Just playing. This is how Phoenix is playing. The floor is purple, so he looks for the word purple. And getting a water break. Avery is over here. I'm trying to build this for her. And she just came over here. Floor is purple. Good job, buddy. You're so smart. Yes, for purple. Purple. Oh. What happened? Oh, there she is. Where's Minnie Mouse? Where's Minnie Mouse? Oh, there she is. Where did she go? Where's Minnie Mouse go? Yeah, that's Minnie Mouse. Yeah, that's her camera. Yeah. Look at them playing. She was just playing over there with him for a bit. Where did she go? I can never get tired of seeing her do that. Oh, there she is. Oh my goodness. I just sent a video of that to my sister-in-law. She's just too... Oh, good girl. You put Minnie Mouse in the plane? Don't take the propellers off. And Phoenix is kind of creating his own game with this, which is pretty cool. What happened, buddy? He was putting like the colors and matching them, and it's so dark out. It's raining. Daddy's upstairs getting ready. He's gonna take him for a haircut soon. He's making some phone calls and then getting ready and stuff. Whoa! And he's gonna take him for a haircut. Oh me. So far we have she pooped, but it was regular. One? Where's one? You gotta look for it. There's a lot of them. Check behind you. So I just finished getting ready. I am exhausted. Guys, last night Avery woke up. So John put Avery to sleep. Well, we put Phoenix to sleep. I gave him kisses. I gave Avery a kiss and then left, and John stood with her on the bed and put her to sleep, and she was like crying for me, and then he gave her a little bit of milk. She was fine. She was crying for me again, and then she fell asleep. And so I guess at 3 o'clock in the morning, she decided, you know what, I miss my mom. I'm going to wake up and wake her up. So I went to sleep at 2 because as you guys saw, it was 12. And then I was cleaning up and doing stuff. And by the time I closed my eyes, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. And she woke up around 3:30. Crying and like kiss on me and kissing me and saying mama 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 and then baba. She wanted a baba and I'm like, Avery, no, like you don't have milk in the middle of the night anymore. I don't know if it's because of this brat diet and maybe like, you know, it's just not fulfilling and she was hungry. I don't know. But I was like, finally I gave in like at 4:30 and I came downstairs to get her some milk and then she drank it and then I thought she was asleep, but then all of a sudden she like sat up and was like, hi, and like talking and mama and like, Avery, go to sleep. I was so tired. So I think it was around 5-ish that the last time I looked at the clock and she was asleep, and then it was like 8-ish when we woke up again and I'm exhausted. Well, John is in the hair salon getting Phoenix a haircut. Finally, been trying to get him a haircut for so long, and it's crazy because I'm just looking at this picture here and he didn't have a fresh haircut, but it was decent, and that was just what, 3 weeks ago. His hair grows pretty fast. And actually no, because we cut it last time we cut it, his old teacher was still there and she left in November, so that was pretty over a month. I guess not too bad. Anyway, he's sending me pictures and Phoenix is doing good. Avery's laying on the couch playing with her Minnie Mouse thing. And now she's getting off because she probably sees me sitting here. And I'm going to warm up some food. I just gave her an applesauce. I'm probably going to give her some of the white rice that I'm going to eat. And I have to go to Dollar Tree. Well, I want to go to Dollar Tree. Hey, we still have this puzzle out from this morning. Phoenix was just having a rough time this morning. And normally I would say that I'm pretty patient for the most part at handling when he has a rough time. But these last 2 days, my patience has just been really thin. Like and it's like I don't yell or like take anything out on him in that aspect, but like I'm just frustrated and I'm like, I don't know how to help you, Phoenix. And then I just start crying or tearing up or kind of just like, and it kind of blocks my mind from being able to fully help him, you know, like being able to distract him from what he's doing. And, you know, it blocks the part of my mind where it's like, you know what to do, you know how to handle this. It's just, you know, how to get through it and how to get him through it and all that. But this morning I was just like, I don't know, like he was just everything was making him cry. Like he couldn't take these pieces apart and he's like, ah, and like normally that's frustrating for a kid, but he was like, you just know when it's a different frustration, right? Like, you know, when your kids are just, it's like a normal, they're kids, and you know when it's like, it's a step up, so you know it's like they're not feeling good, or there's something that's making them more frustrated at the little things. Does that make sense? So I know that there's something that, you know, that's just making him more. Maybe he's just bored of being home and he was at school and, you know, it's just the routine of just like being bored and all that. I don't know what it is, but this morning I was very grateful for John because we came downstairs and I was frustrated. I'm like, here, Phoenix, play with this. And he's like, crying. And I'm just like, I needed to make their breakfast. And John was making his coffee and everything. And he just kind of stopped what he was doing. And he jumped in to handle the kids, kind of like, what I liked about it is that none of us said anything. It's not like he said, oh, let me handle it, go do what you have to do, and this. Like, he just kind of jumped in and started playing with them and started making him laugh and exaggerating when he, you know, did something like, go, good job, and you got this right, which is kind of what you have to do when Phoenix is like that. You kind of have to just emphasize certain things and kind of ignore his cry and be like, oh, what's next? And, you know, just kind of keep distracting him. That's what you have to do. But when I'm frustrated, like I said, my mind just kind of blocks off and I'm just, you know, it's frustrating. I've had a rough week and it's kind of now is where my patience is kind of running low. But I was so grateful for John this morning because none of us said anything. He just kind of jumped in, handled it, and then a little bit later he's like, you want to go upstairs? You can. And I didn't. I just made their breakfast, gave it to them. He kept entertaining them while they were eating their breakfast and playing with their toys on the kitchen table. And I just laid on the couch for like 15 minutes and kind of just regrouped, and it was really good. It was a really good parenting moment where we really leaned on each other. And sometimes it's hard to do that because you're frustrated with the kids and the other person's trying to help, and it's just a big frustration. But I was very grateful for John this morning. That's just kind of what I say. I don't give him enough credit at times, because that's just how life is, right? But he does do a lot for this family. He plays with the kids in the ways that I don't. You know, he gets on the floor and does a lot more in that sense. So I feel like a lot of dads do as opposed to moms. Like, I do a lot of stuff with them, but he just does other stuff. And this morning I really needed it, so I was happy for that. Hey, handsome, did you get a haircut? He did so good, of course, because he had that. But look at mommy. Can we see a haircut? Hey, let me see a haircut. Whoa, how handsome. Did so good. How about you? Whoa. Whoa. Wow, handsome. Oh, you giving me brother's coat? Yeah, I have to put it away. Phoenix, can you look at mommy? 58. No?
If anything.
Eating bananas and having some iPad time. Like two little good kids. I don't know, because it's dark outside. Bubba's, we gotta get your agua. Oh, there we go. Gotta put some light on. Here.
Make sure you write a note.
Of course, as I decide to leave, this is what happens. Do you see this? Look at this. It is crazy. I just have to sneak out when he leaves the kitchen. Look at this. Oh, goodness. I got him going alone. And I gotta make a run for it. I don't know if it's just because I'm not with the kids, but this store is so quiet and just so peaceful. Everything is so organized. I don't know. I think it's because I'm not with the kids, and I know I'm not feeling the hecticness of them, but it's just very peaceful today. I don't know why I ever come to this Dollar Tree. I left the last Dollar Tree. I went to ShopRite. Then I came to this Dollar Tree to see if I found what I was looking for. And this one is just so, I don't know. It's closest to my house, but it really is like, I'm like walking in and a whole family walks out. It was like two ladies, a man, and a little kid. Everybody walks out. The little kid was like in the middle of everybody. He's the only one that says, "Oh, thank you, ma'am," he said. And all the adults just walked past like if I was supposed to hold the door for them. Like, thankfully, the little boy is not learning from his surroundings, and he still was very polite and said, "Thank you, ma'am." Like, what is this so hard to say thank you? I'm holding the door open for you. They're just like walking out like if the door was just, you know, magically open by itself. I hate rude people. Like, hi guys, and welcome to the end of the vlog. I am getting everything ready because tomorrow Phoenix goes back to school. I feel like I'm the one going back to school. I'm getting his book bag ready and the lunch ready and figuring out what to give him for lunch because today all day he was good, knock on wood. So I'm hoping that he's in the clear, but I didn't want to send him anything like normal just yet. So I'm kind of sending him the brat diet stuff with a few exceptions. I just dropped those sheets. So I'm like, I have to package it different because I package everything in like the packet cooler thing, but I don't want like stuff to get cold and whatever. So I was doing all of that, writing a note in the notebook and figuring that out. Avery, she was taking a bath, when I went to get her out, she kind of hit her mouth and bit her tongue, and it was bleeding a lot. So, and it's crazy because I was like yelling for John because I didn't know where the blood was coming from, because you know the smallest cut makes the most blood, and it was like on her tongue, so she must have bit her tongue. So she was crying for a long time, and so I was giving them baths, dealt with that, gave them some dinner, and then put them to bed. And then Avery was a little fussy just a few seconds ago. I don't know if her tongue still hurts her randomly or what. So it's 9:20. My goal is to be in bed before 11. So I still have some dishes to do. I've done everything else. I've edited the video up to this point. When I went back up to soothe her, she fell asleep, so I stood there and edited it really quickly while she was still on me. John is shaving and all that for work tomorrow, so he doesn't have to do it in the morning. And Phoenix's bed arrived. John went to go pick it up. So we have to, that box is gonna be in the way. That is so heavy. Both of us brought it in from the car, and it was really heavy. So I have to and those sheets I just chopped were sheets for him. I ordered him some special sheets kind of for his bed. It was so hard to find the special ones I wanted. But I found them on eBay. They were new, but it doesn't have a comforter. But he doesn't really cover himself with a comforter. And it brings a pillowcase, and he doesn't really use a pillowcase because he uses the boppy. So, but I might just put a pillow on his bed anyway, because it is a twin bed, and if we go lay with him, it's good that the pillow's there. I don't know, we'll see. But those aren't gonna arrive just yet, so we bought some backups, and because obviously you need new, like, you need sheets to change it and everything. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling, but Phoenix is going back to school tomorrow. I still have the double stroller in the car. I think I'm gonna leave it because it might be easier to put both of them and walk to the schoolyard, like especially if I get a Phoenix must have pressed a toy while moving. Especially if it's so cold, I can just throw the blanket over both of them while he's sitting down, and we run, walk fast to the schoolyard. Because when Phoenix walks next to me, like, he kind of walks slower. So if I put them both in the double stroller, put the thing over, cover them both with a blanket, and walk fast, then this way I can get out of the car later. And yeah, I know. Does anybody else think of all these little steps to doing things? It's crazy. Like, I'm stressing more having to wake up early and do all this again. Like, if I just started all over and figuring it all out and being out of the loop because I wasn't there last week, and figuring it, all the little details now that it's like really cold. Anyway, by the end of the week I'll be fine. And then next Monday there's no school. Anyways, guys, let me stop rambling because now I have to edit this part, which I'm not really gonna edit much, but I'm gonna do some dishes, probably gonna eat a little bit of ice cream, and hopefully be in bed before 11. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.